Hey, here's a quick demo of the Zillion AI Analyst and some of its incredible features. Over here on the left, what you could see is that we have different analysts and agents we could choose from. Today, we're just going to be focused on the generalist stock analyst, but there's different analysts that we could create for any type of sector or field that you would like to see. Underneath one of these analysts, you could create different projects, and so we'll be going over 3 today. We'll be doing a quick portfolio review, showing how the AI can handle spreadsheets with a portfolio exposure to Russia, and then showing how the AI can handle more complicated tasks like portfolio optimization. So let's start out with the initial portfolio review. Since each of these agents have their own specialized field, what they can do is different tasks depending on that field. So we already fed our generalist stock analyst with our stock portfolio, and so we'll ask it for a quick question on, is our portfolio diversified? The AI analyst looks at the portfolio that we fed it, and then also uses all of its training data on stock analysis and portfolio construction to figure out how well diversified this portfolio is. So as you can see, it gives different breakdowns for the diversification metrics that we could look at, whether that's asset class, geography, or market cap. It also gives us a little breakdown of the fixed income diversification, and also like an overall summary of the diversification. Okay. So that's a very comprehensive view of the diversification of the portfolio, but let's give it a little more complicated of a question. And so let's ask it, how will the upcoming election impact my portfolio? So another really unique feature of this AI is that it has the ability to go out and grab web sources. So it could look at different articles and news sources about the upcoming election, look at your portfolio, and then figure out, okay, how is this news about the upcoming election here in the US going to impact the portfolio going forward? And then it'll provide detailed response based on all the information it found. So it looks at some GDP numbers that it recently found, then the inflation prints, the unemployment, and then also the policy uncertainty that all leads in with these election cycles. It then talks about the portfolio and how diversified it is, and then also finally gives you some points to consider as the election comes up. So that's the general portfolio review, just back and forth prompting with the AI itself. But for the workplace, a lot of times what we have to do is handle spreadsheets, especially within the financial realm. So we actually built a way that this AI can handle spreadsheets. Here in this portfolio exposure to Russia, what we'll do is give it a Excel spreadsheet. So here we have a very basic spreadsheet just with our portfolio and then the different stock tickers that this portfolio has. And we'll actually upload that to our AI. And then we'll ask it, can you tell me if this portfolio has any exposure to Russia or Ukraine? I've attached the portfolio and would like 2 new columns added that briefly explain if it has exposure and then notes. So let's send that to our AI. And it can actually handle different spreadsheets and modify the spreadsheet based on how you ask it to, and then provide you with that response. So here we have the updated spreadsheet from the AI itself. And here it does exactly as we asked it. Added exposure to Russia and Ukraine, and then added very brief notes that we wanted to see about this exposure. So the AI can handle much more complicated spreadsheet tasks, but we just wanted to show you a very brief and simple example of how it handles those spreadsheets. Finally, let's do something a little more complicated and ask it about portfolio optimization. What we built inside our AI is lots of different functions that actual stock analysts can use. So within this, we've actually built a portfolio optimization tool that actually looks for a portfolio, pulls in the historical returns for given stock tickers. We'll go create a capital market line and efficient frontier based on those stocks returns, and then find that tangent point to figure out what the optimized portfolio would look like for these group of stocks. Whereas it would take humans lots of time to do this, we can actually give it a simple prompt, and since we have that tooling built on the back end, and it can pull it in just a matter of a couple seconds. And so here's the breakdown that it gave us. So based on all of the back-end infrastructure that we built for it to go find the portfolio optimization, it is able to give us this output in less than 30 seconds, whereas a traditional human may take a couple hours to actually complete this. And as you can see, we complete all 3 of these things: a portfolio review, exposure tracking of a portfolio, and then also portfolio optimization in less than 10 minutes. And that's what's the power of the Zillion AI Analyst. So if you're looking to grow your organization from 0 to 1 or from 1 to 100, we can actually help you supplant and supplement your current analysts and create this new wave of Zillion AI analysts for your firm.